Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is that's what you get. The scripture comes from Daniel 11 and 21. There shall rise in his place a despicable person to whom the royal insignia shall not be given. By stealth and fraud he shall seize the kingdom. Armed might shall be completely overwhelmed by him and crushed, even the prince of the covenant. After allying with him, he shall treacherously rise to power with a small party. By stealth he shall enter prosperous provinces and do that which his fathers or grandfathers never did. He shall distribute spoil, booty, and riches among them and devise plots against their strongholds, but only for a time. He shall call on his strength and cleverness to meet the king of the south with a great army. The king of the south shall prepare for battle with a very large and strong army, but he shall not succeed because of the plots devised against him. Even his table companions shall seek to destroy him. His army shall be overwhelmed, and many shall fall slain. The two kings resolved on evil shall sit at the table together and exchange lies, but they shall have no access because the appointed end is not yet. So here's the message. For somebody, you had to endure some kind of hardship. You had to endure some kind of heartbreak. You had to endure some kind of backstabbing. You had to endure this. You had to endure this. You had to endure this pain, regardless if it was because you were being disobedient or if it was because it was just something that was part of your journey. Because sometimes, even when we think that we are being disobedient, God is still using us. So, regardless if this is something that was a part of your journey in order for you to get to where you're going, or if this was a mistake that you made on your part, God says that there is someone that is looking at you. They are looking at your pain. They're looking at your heartache. They are looking at your suffering, and they are saying to themselves, ha ha, that's what you get. They are looking at you and what you went through, and they are trying to it's like, let's say you were in a bad relationship and you got your heart broken. They are fixing their mouth to call you desperate. That's what they're calling you. They're calling you desperate. Some of them don't even know you. Some of them actually know you, and they are calling you desperate. And I just feel like this is for someone. And you're not. You're not desperate. You're not the kind of person who is out trying to chase and roam the street looking for love. You're not somebody that's out at the clubs trying to find somebody just to so you can feel safe and secure at night. You're not stressing yourself out trying to find somebody that will just fit the character. You're not the kind of person that is doing any of these things. However, this is someone, once again, there shall rise in his place a despicable person. This is somebody that is despicable. This is somebody that has been given power. This is somebody that has been given some kind of influence. And this person is using their platform, or they're using their, how do I say, like, this person is basically putting you down. They are putting you down. They are putting you down. They are using their energy to put you down. They are using their energy to cause you harm. But God says that, first of all, they are using strength and cleverness in order to attack you. They are using their own might in an attempt to cause you harm, to cause you distress. However, I'm being reminded of something I learned when I became a beauty influencer years ago. Okay, as y'all already know, your girl don't do beauty influencer things anymore, but that don't matter. The point of the matter is, sometimes you can think like this person is thinking that by saying these things, they are attacking you, but they don't realize they are attacking other people as well. And God says you are not the first person to endure a heartache. You are not the first person to end up with a broken heart. You are not the first person who may have had to endure a divorce. You are not the first person who ended up having a friend that was awful and lied on them and cheated them and gossiped about them. You are not the first person that somebody evil saw you, despised you, and put forth all the effort they could to destroy you. You are not alone. This person is trying to make you feel like you are just so silly, and you are just, how could you be so stupid, and how could you be so desperate, and how could you stoop so low, and how could you do this, and how could you do that. God says that this person is not only insulting you, they are insulting every other person that has had a heartache, and some of them themselves have experienced heartache. There are very few people that the first friend they meet, it works out. Very few people, the first man they fall, or woman they fall in love with, it works out. God says this person has positioned themselves on a high horse and they need to come on down. They have positioned themselves in a place to where they feel as though they can look down upon you and laugh, and they need to stop. They need to cut it. I just like that song, you need to cut it. I forgot how it goes. It just popped up in my head. But anyways, it's like this person really is trying to put on a persona as if they are better than you. They are trying to put on a persona as if they just know everything. They are trying to put on a persona as if you are foolish, or you are silly, or you are all of these awful things, and they don't even know your story. God says that they are showing their true colors. They are showing their true colors. Even his table companions shall seek to destroy him. His army shall be overwhelmed, and many shall fall slain. God is saying that this person doesn't realize that they are attacking people they didn't even intend to attack. The two kings resolved on evil shall sit at a table together and exchange lies, but they shall have no success because the appointed end is not yet. So God is saying that it's not like, this is not a situation where you are meant to go back and forth with this person. It's no need for you to, put forth all your effort and destroy them. There's no need, vengeance belongs to God. Vengeance belongs to God. Vengeance belongs to God. But for someone, this person is saying this about you, regardless if this is someone that is trying to say this in an attempt, like the very same people that they are saying these things about you too, they have experienced the same thing you are going through. I'm being reminded, okay, so it's kind of like if you're having a conversation with someone and they're talking to you about somebody else's predicament, and you start to listen to it and you're like, but I just went through something like that. I just experienced something like that. And that's basically what's going on. This person does not realize that the exact same people that they are trying to spread this rumor about you with have been through the exact same things that you have. And the people that they are talking to about you, they are looking at them and looking at you, and they are like, wait, they are more relatable to you than they are to them. They can feel more relatable to you because they understand. Everybody doesn't get an immediate happily ever after. Everybody doesn't get the opportunity, the first person that they meet, all of a sudden they're getting married. Everybody isn't in a society that has arranged marriages and all these other things to where it's just like. And I'm just saying this to say, for someone, you are feeling kind of like you may be hurt by this person because you're not understanding why they are feeling this way towards you. Why are they sitting around saying that that's what you get? Why are they sitting around slandering you and calling you desperate? Why are they sitting around trying to make you out to be this terrible person? They're trying to sit around and make you out to be this awful person, and it's just simply not true. And I'm just thinking about, how I feel like this is for someone for like, you are not ugly. You are not unattractive. You are not the kind of person that needs to settle for anything. If you decide to be in a relationship with somebody, regardless to if it is because you truly love that person, it's a situation you're truly interested in them. It's not a situation where you're just going to go and pick up anybody. It's not a situation where you are just like, they are trying to make your situation out to be something that it is not. They are trying to make you out to be somebody that you are not. And God says that this person is using, like, they are being vindictive. They are being evil. But God says vengeance belongs to him. Let them talk. Vengeance belongs to him. Let them act that way. Let them perceive themselves that, like, let them carry on. Let them carry on, because what they don't realize is they are hurting the same people that are similar to you. They're trying to attack you. They want you to feel pain. They want you to feel embarrassed. They want you to feel ashamed. But what they don't know is you are not the only one. You are not the only one. You are not the only one. Thousands, if not millions of people experience the same thing that you just went through. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.